Welcome to Cooking for One. Today I'm going to be making a refrigerator salad. This is perfect for those long hot days of summer, and because it's a refrigerator salad, there's no heating up the kitchen. Also, I'll be showing you how to take this base cucumber tomato salad and make a restaurant quality dinner salad at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Now let's get cooking. Now the first thing we're going to do is make the marinade. And you need to find a jar. This is just a regular ball jar, but this is a pint and a half. It needs to be either a pint and a half or a quart jar. And do yourself a favor and get something with a wide mouth so you can get your salad in and out. But this is what I'm using, but if you have any quart jar, it can be an old pickle jar, it can be an old marinara jar, it can be anything, as long as it has a lid. And if you've had this kind of salad in the past, maybe when you were a kid, I know that's when I had it, it was very vinegary. This is not that. This is a much more balanced vinaigrette that's going to be marinating your vegetables, so you don't have to worry about it being overly vinegary. The first thing we're going to do is add a cup of water to our jar. And next, we're going to be adding a half of a cup of white vinegar. And now a quarter cup of a good quality olive oil. This is an extra virgin olive oil, really tasty. That's what makes a good salad dressing, which is what this is. Now we're going to add sugar. This is a quarter cup sugar. You can also substitute Splenda or some other non-sugar type of substitute, but I actually like this one with sugar, so this is a quarter cup sugar. Now, the last thing we're going to add is my house spice mix, which is a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. And we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning mix, any kind of Italian seasoning mix that you like. And that goes in our jar as well. Now we're going to take our lid and close it up tight and shake it. Shake it really hard where it gets really mixed, and you see what a beautiful vinaigrette that turns into. Going to shake it up. Now we're going to set this aside while we chop our vegetables. Now this is a pickling cucumber that I got from the farmer's market. You can use a salad cucumber, an English cucumber, anything you have from the store. I like pickling cucumbers because for this kind of salad, they remain very, very crisp and they're really crunchy. So I always choose this kind. And you can see this is a really fresh cucumber. You can see the moisture coming out of it. I always like to rub the cucumber like this. This is called milking a cucumber, by the way, if you haven't seen this before. It actually draws out some of the bitterness of the cucumber, if there is any. And you just wipe away that white residue. Like that. And we're going to slice these about 1/8 of an inch thick. Now I don't like really huge pieces of cucumber in my salad, so I'm going to slice these in half again, just so they'll be a little smaller and they'll fit in my jar a little better. Now you're only going to need a few slices of the purple onion. And quarter. And you're going to separate them like this. Now for your tomatoes, you'll want maybe a cup of tomatoes. I got these at the grocery store. You can see these small little grape tomatoes. You'd probably need about 8 or 10 grape tomatoes. But I just grabbed these from my garden a few minutes ago, so I'm going to use these too. And you cut them into smallish pieces. These I'm just going to cut in half. These little grape tomatoes. Okay, you're going to take your jar of marinade. I like to shake it up again. And then you're going to layer these items into your marinade. I'll put a layer of cucumbers, about half of your cucumbers, and then a layer of onions, again about half, and then a layer of your tomatoes. And then you'll do it again. This right here is why you use a quart jar, y'all. Problem solved. Quart jar. So I'm going to finish layering these. And the tomatoes are last. If you put the onions on the very top, they'll float. And so I like to put them down in there. And you shake it up. Now, do you see how beautiful that is? All those wonderful vegetables are getting coated. And what I like to do is shake it up really well and then put it in the refrigerator overnight for these to marinate. Now I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful full dinner salad with this marinade recipe. Here's your marinade. It's been sitting in the fridge overnight. Shake it up a little bit. And this is spinach. And I'm going to tear my spinach into bite-sized pieces right quick. You want to shake up your marinade. And you want to put some of your vegetables into your fabulous salad. Some cucumbers. And spread those around. Definitely get some of your tomatoes. Garden fresh tomatoes. Some onions. Be sure there's plenty in there. Now we're going to set this aside. This is actually going to be your dressing as well. So let's set this aside for a minute. Now to this, we're going to add about a cup of cooked rotisserie or other cooked chicken bits. And these are cold. This is going to be a completely cold salad. And onto that, we're going to add about 2 ounces of little mozzarella balls. Since our dressing is a little bit Italian, this suits really well. You can use feta or any kind of cheese you have. Now we're once again going to take our marinade, shake it up pretty good, and then you can use this as your dressing all over your salad. You'll get those spices and that vinegar. Will be absolutely wonderful. As much as you want or as little as you want. And now we're going to mix your salad. We're going to mix it up. Get that chicken distributed and those mozzarella balls all distributed through your salad as well as your dressing. Those lovely vegetables that you've marinated. Now you can eat the vegetables in your marinade completely by themselves, and they're delicious. I eat them with a lot of meals during the summer, but this makes it a full dinner meal. And you have enough marinade that you can actually easily do this for 2 people. Now we're going to take our sunflower seeds. This is about a tablespoon of sunflower seeds, and dress up the top of our salad. Now doesn't that look beautiful? It is a full dinner salad made out of your homemade marinade with homemade vinaigrette dressing, chicken, mozzarella balls, on a bed of lovely fresh spinach. This is perfect for any summer evening. Now let me know if you make this recipe and what you think of it in the comments. Thanks so much.